am Jia Prabhakar, a student of class 11th A2 and currently serving as a vice head girl of our school. It's an honor for me to be here today, hosting this special episode. As a student, I'm always keen to explore new ideas and learn from the inspiring individuals. And today's guest is someone who truly fits the description. Our special guest for today is Major General Pankaj Kaushik. He is a veteran from the Indian Army with a 38 years of illustrious military career. He is an alumnus of Defence Services, a Staff College, Wellington, and attended a higher service command courses at Army War College, Mount. He has a brilliant academic profile. He has represented India in the United Nations in Ethiopia. He has wide international experience, having travelled to more than a dozen countries, spanning across 3 continents, and interacted with the foreign nationals of more than 65 countries. He has a vast experience of serving in difficult areas to include Siachen Glacier, Jammu and Kashmir, northeastern borders, and participated in Kargil War, Operation Parakram, an active counter-insurgency operation. He was the Chief of Staff of the largest field formation of Asia in the northeastern borders of the country. His last assignment was the General Officer Commanding in Punjab, Haryana and Himachal sub-areas. Currently, Major General Kaushik is elected Secretary of the Meerut Management Association. He is also expert speaker on subjects such as geostrategy, international relations, leadership, personality development and team building. Now, let's ask him a few questions. So, you have been associated with the school indirectly for a long time. What changes do you see now? And how do you feel about the environment of a school?
Well, Jia, I have been associated with this school in indirect capacities for the last about 3 decades. And what I have seen that over a period of time, this school has been very progressive. They have been very positive in their attitude. There has been qualitative improvement in the methods of instructions and education, the way it is being imparted to the students. And overall, I have found that the environment here is very, very conducive. And the education infrastructure, the training infrastructure here, the sports infrastructure has improved quite a bit. Apart from that, I think the best thing which has happened here is that the school has kept pace with the contemporary technologies, and integration of those technologies for imparting education to the children is the best part.
That's a great, sir. So my next question is, as a Major General, you have an illustrious career in the Indian Army. What lessons can you share with the teachers that they can apply in their teaching career?
Well, teachers have got a very important role in the life of the students because based upon their professional competence and conduct, the careers and the futures of the students depend. First of all, a teacher has to be a good role model. They have to walk the talk. Whatever they say, they have to actually show to the students that they actually follow it. The second thing is their professional competence, in the sense that they have to be masters of their subjects. Being a master of the subject is one thing, but being able to disseminate to the students in the manner in which the students can understand is the real acme of teaching. The third thing is that teachers should not only impart instructions pertaining to their subjects, but they should also lead to the overall holistic development of the students, in the sense that they should tell them how to prepare themselves for the oncoming competitions, how to improve their communication skills, what can they do to improve their general knowledge, and apart from that, they have to inculcate some habits in terms of extracurricular activities in the students. So if all these things happen, I think teachers will have students who will do very well in future, and I think they will contribute a great deal to the nation building.
That's a great idea, sir. Another question that how students can optimally utilize their time with distraction like mobile phone, friends, and social media.
Well, social media is a necessary evil today, and it is an inescapable requirement. So there cannot be a situation where the younger generation can be kept away from this vast ocean of knowledge. Uh, it is like I said, it is like an ocean. It has got all sorts of contents, all sorts of knowledge. I think what we need to sensitize the children about is the ills of social media in terms of addiction, in terms of content which should be seen, which should not be seen. As also we have to educate our children and students that they need to have certain time slots for using social media, because it is very addictive in nature. Once we start using it, we don't realize how much of time have we spent on it. So that time consciousness has to be there. There has to be a clear-cut division between the timings of studies, timings of work, timings of play, and the timings that you allot for use of social media. It cannot be an unrestricted use. It cannot be a totally free kind of a use, but it has to be used in a judicious manner, and that can only happen when we educate our students about the use of social media.
That is good, sir. I will also apply in my daily life. Another question that as a special guest at Balvidya Mandir, what message would you like to convey to our students and how can they make a positive impact in their communities and nation at large?
Okay, my short message to the students will be 2 points. One is that I want to tell all the students there is a very famous saying on the internet, bloom where planted. What it implies is that you take a plant or a sapling, you plant it wherever, irrespective of the climatic conditions. What it tries to do, it tries to bloom despite the challenges it faces, whether you water it or not water it. But despite that, it tries to do what it is supposed to do. Similarly, in our lives, in student life, in professional life, in personal life, we have been assigned certain roles. Whatever is our role, we should perform it to the best of our ability. That is one. Second is, I will advise all students to have a look at the larger picture. By that I mean that there will be times in your student life as also in your professional life that your personal interests will be at conflict with the conflict of the family as a whole or the organization that you are serving. If they are not violating on any of your core values, then go for the larger interest, even if one's own interest gets compromised a bit. Because then only you can contribute to nation building. Many a times, people feel that doing a particular profession is only service to the nation. I don't subscribe to that view. Whatever is the job that you are doing, we are all contributing towards nation building. So if we do to our best, our productivity and efficiency is at its best, automatically we are contributing towards nation building. So that's very important that whatever comes our way, we put in our best efforts in that.
Thank you, sir, for being on the podcast today. Your journey is truly inspiring, and your words truly inspire our listeners. Thank you.
Thank you very much.